Hi there, thanks for joining me. This is your weekly tarot forecast. So we've come to the end of April. What a month. Today is the 27th, so Monday the 27th of April. So this is the 27th through to May the 3rd. Okay, I'm just having the cards a quick shuffle. I'm going to draw 3 cards to have a look at this week. Okay, the first card that I'm drawing is the King of Pentacles. Okay, a court card. We started last week with a court card too. Alright, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we've got Pentacles energy, Wands energy, and last of all, we've got a major arcana. We've got the Chariot, which is number 7. Alright. So, so for those of you who are new to my channel, we're just having a look at 3 cards. I'll get the energy of the combination of all 3, and of course, starting with beginning of the week, middle, and end of the week. But it's really, I kind of think of the way all 3 are interacting to inform us about sort of energy and situations that are around us. So, King of Pentacles. It's interesting, as I said, we started last week with a court card, and it was the King of Wands. So I just find that sort of interesting. King of Pentacles, you might remember the King of Wands I said is a natural born leader. The King of Pentacles is a natural born manager. So another skill that we're bringing in, and particularly here being Pentacles, we are looking at the world in terms of our abundance, materialism, so of course money, finances, business. And so, here we're looking at bringing about good management skills or being a good manager of a situation. And remember, as I said, the court cards that I've said before are either your own personal characteristic coming forth in a situation, or it may be someone else comes into your life that brings these particular attributes in. But basically here, the King of Pentacles is a lot about, it's a great manager. It's the perfect manager. What do you think of the perfect manager? Well, they really care about the people they work with. They want everyone to succeed. They're part of the goal is about the interaction, is about how others come together. It's a manager knows how to utilize all the resources in the team, valuing all who participate, cares about things like making sure everyone's feeling safe and sound and secure. It's like this is when you're feeling like you really are shining as the protector in a particular situation, or you're really able to pay attention and show good skills around the practical, the material realm. That you really want to be seen and want to act in ways that you're seen as being very trustworthy, that you understand you've already achieved quite a lot in your life, so you've got that sense of abundance and security. You understand how to use power in a way that's a very positive way. You're bringing forth your sense of positivity around ambition and stability, and discipline. You're very good, or you want to, about providing advice and showing guidance and wisdom, or someone, as I said, comes into your life because you need some guidance or some advice or some wisdom. The King of Pentacles is the true provider in the sense of the greater good. When it's needed, we'll spend the money that's needed, but is also very aware of that there's more to life than just money. It's also about sharing and joy and the full benefits of life. When I see the King of Pentacles, I think, it's saying that on some level in the situation you're working with, you've already achieved some worldly success. So pay attention to that, learn from that, utilize that as you go forward. You have achieved some sort of material satisfaction and fulfillment, and you really have harnessed and mastered your ambition. And that's all really good things. And if you can't see that at the moment, really stop and realize that it's important that you pay attention. Unless you are a newborn, you have achieved things, you have accomplished, you have on some level in your life made advances. And they may not necessarily be about money. It could be about the way you've interacted with people, the way you've been able to give and share of your time and your talents and your care and your love and compassion, and all of that is a part of the realm. But basically, here's financial stability. So if your situation is one about money, this card is very strongly indicated that financial stability, or the opportunity for financial stability, is around you. That the experience or the thing that you need to accomplish will come to you easily if you pay attention and move forward in the right manner. remembering where the King of Wands is it's often about sharing, because sometimes to get really achieve, to master, to actually reach the goals, the hopes and the dreams that you have, it's about you need to share more with others. That if you want to improve your quality of life, that you need to improve the quality of life of everyone around you. That is often the key. If you try and do it all alone and kind of be the Scrooge in the world, then in actual fact you won't really get very far at all. The King of Wands is also reminding you, though, that you've kind of reached a area of fulfillment, a creative task. You have reached the level you need to reach, or that you actually really want to reach, and you don't need to just keep pushing forward. That something new is coming on the horizon, and particularly since the Eight of Wands is in play and the Chariot, I think that's really strong in this reading. So if you're feeling like there's something you've actually achieved, accomplished, there's a level of satisfaction has been attained, you don't really need to push it any further, even though others might go further, whether it be further education or further skills development, or just make more money, or build a bigger house, or have more kids. I don't know. It's like you don't need to do that. In this situation, this card is reminding you that for you in your life, that may not be the direction you need to go, and there's really able and ready for you to put your passion into something new, to have a new goal, because you've already attained the task that you needed to do. As I said, and particularly with the Eight of Wands here, giving of your time and generosity in a really generous way, your time and resources, to say, in a generous way, is really important, particularly around areas of skills or abilities in terms of business or any kind of business development, business orientation, because being a good manager and giving of yourself in that way is really an important area of your life that you perhaps are just finalizing and before you can move forward. It's like this is also reminding you that the methodical, planned approach that you have implemented has what's brought about success, and it's the tried and tested way. And for some reason, that has been really important in this particular area of your life where you've achieved success. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the way forward, but remember, as we move forward, we always take the learnings that we've achieved because they are important in our future. As I said, this card is about focusing on being real and strong and practical, and the key is that acknowledging what things you have manifested, the goals you've manifested and achieved. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so you might notice this is a really interesting card because no matter which way you flick it, whether it's upside down or right way up, the wands are coming down very, very quickly and into the earth. And so this is a fantastic card if you're looking for an answer about something. If you're needing a bit of energy, if you're needing a bit of movement in a particular area, you're going to get it. The thing to note, because it's an 8, it is about structure in your life. And since it's wands, we are talking about raw energy and sort of goals and looking at what do you want or what you want in life. The ones here in this 8 is very much looking at, again, business. So this is a strong link to this King of Pentacles, but it's about passion. It's about your career issues. It also can be about some quick travel coming up, which would be very advantageous. So if an opportunity comes up to go on a quick business trip or to go somewhere and meet someone new, to attend a seminar or a conference, something like that, definitely jump on board and go for it, because you're going to achieve something quite fertile from that interaction. It also wants to remind you to hang on, things are about to take off. So if you feel like life's been a bit dull or a bit stuck for a while, things are going to take off at a very fast pace, and there's going to be lots and lots of energy needed and energy around you, so get a good night's sleep. Because you're going to be really busy, in other words. Okay, so with this raw energy, as I said, notice it's the wands are firing off into the earth. This is very fertile ground, so it's saying that where you put your energy, particularly this fast-paced energy, that something will grow quite quickly and manifest quite quickly. You'll feel very excited, and there'll be lots of inspiration around that. But with it, always, you want to stay focused on what it is that you really want to achieve. Focused on the big picture, and invest your time in the right things at the right time. So particularly with the King of Pentacles, right? So this is paying attention to taking the learnings and the value of from here, focusing it and moving forward into something new, grow something new. As I said, if an opportunity for air travel comes up wherever the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands is, it's like, yep, definitely great for travel, go for it, because there's definitely some sort of rapid change, movement, advancement, growth pattern in play. As I said though, it's about swiftness of energy, it's about fast pace, it's about focused energy for that manifestation or that catalyst to really take a hold. So be ready for that, you know, and tie your shoes really tightly. Don't trip yourself up on the way. Pay attention to the details. Stay in alignment with your universal forces. Be really clear about what you want. Stay focused and ground in yourself. Don't get yourself moving so quickly that you actually put yourself at risk in some way, shape or form. So it's like taking, with this King of Pentacles, it's like take that energy, utilize it, but be mindful of that you really know what direction you're going in, and utilizing this opportunity to the best that it can possibly manifest. Particularly with the last card, which is the number 7, the Chariot. Now, you might notice, look at this Chariot here. It's a major arcana card, and it's definitely looking at about opposites. It's looking at sort of the yin and yang in life, or your conscious and your unconscious. You might notice that it's a chariot, and yet there are no reins. There's no need for any reins. That here, this image is saying that you've attained something. This is back to this attainment. Here, this is though of your higher self is acknowledging and a level of attainment that has been achieved, and now it's time to move forward. So the kind of questions I ask myself when I see the Chariot is, what do I see in my future? What am I seeing? What is jumping out at me? What is my intuitive response? How do I feel about moving on? How do I feel about acknowledging what I've achieved and where I want to go? How do I feel about something new coming into my life? How do I feel about having new energy to grow something new? It's also reminding us to stand firm if others perhaps don't want to acknowledge or have an inability to acknowledge what you've achieved. That's kind of their stuff. Stand firm in your convictions around your own beliefs. And if others have different beliefs, that's okay. This is these opposing forces. It's like, but know what your beliefs are. The Chariot's always saying, be the hero of your own life. Really shine and acknowledge mastery. If it's a situation that needing some sort of strength, victory, that is there for the taking. That you can be victorious in the situation that you're working on. Might also say that in this situation that some sort of radical success to a situation is possible, that you will be able to triumph over perhaps an opposing force, or in business it might be a competition. You know, that you could do that you have the opportunity, and in fact doing the triumph over is actually seeing the harmony in having more than one player in a particular area. But it's reminding us to pay attention and acknowledge the things we have achieved in life, and accept any gracious popularity or acknowledgements that come our way. But remember that don't get stuck in sort of the ego where to win is the greatest importance. It's around acknowledging from a higher purpose, which is that you acknowledge the abilities that you have attained, and that you've had a chance to demonstrate your abilities. The Chariot card, when it comes up, it's a great time for travel again, and particularly with the Eight of Wands. So definitely go do a trip of some sort if you can, if that's on the cards for you. But it also can be short-term travel if you need to buy a new car and to sort of move into a new area of transportation in your life. Go for it. It's going to be very positive. If you have potential car issues, again, see them. Well, you need to let go of that old car. It obviously is time to turn it over, and it's time for you to look at doing something different. Where you see the Chariot, also be mindful that you will find there's great success and great fertility in rising above any sort of dysfunction or disagreement, It's like, or you might just find that it's important in the situation to agree to disagree. You know, this is this polarity of situations. There's not necessarily that one way of looking at things is right or wrong. It's that sometimes we just have to agree to disagree because our values and beliefs are not in alignment in a particular situation. Neither one is right or wrong. It's just that we're not in alignment. But basically, victory is there. You will have the strength and the power and the influence in the situation that you need. And with that, you know, you really can have confidence in what it is that you're moving towards. So as this new thing grows, be confident in your skills and abilities, the things you've achieved, your ability to leverage any opposing forces that might around you, for you to not struggle with challenges, but to see that the challenges around you are just there to sort of test the waters and make you stronger. That it's focusing on your goals and being determined and having confidence in your abilities is the key to success. That you don't need to beat down the competition, that it may be you just need to do things your way and work within the competitive market, strive towards your own goals, your own beliefs, your own attainment, and really see that you can draw upon your own willpower and self-discipline to assert yourself and to gain what it is that you're trying to achieve. But bottom line is, though, you know, there's a lot of energy around you, that these Eight of Wands is bringing lots of opportunities for growth and change. And that, you know, with the Chariot there and the Eight of Wands, it's definitely a great time to take a road trip, for travel, for buying a new vehicle, or to even just be looking at how you might be buying a new bike, or deciding to ride a bike to work every day. Just something different in the way you travel at the moment. Okay, so I hope you find that useful. We're now, as I said, at the end of this week, we're coming into May. So, wow, the year is going really quickly. I hope you've found, if you'd like to make contact with me because you found this a useful reading and you'd like your own reading, please go to my website at www.kirawoods.com, or leave me a message on my Facebook page at Kira Woods Tarot. Please go like my Facebook page. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave me messages on the channel if you feel inspired. Let me know that you want me to keep posting these videos. And I look forward to catching you next week with your next weekly reading. Have a fantastic week, and thanks for coming to my channel.